start us off.
Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And yes, I'm being joined by Mr. Bumpy Road. Actually, Bumpyisms now, as his current channel is. Check him out if you haven't already. Awesome beer reviews along with pizza and
Frozen
cooking,
pizza.
all kinds of cool stuff. And we've got Tanner here, East Coast LQ Reviews. And this is actually courtesy of Tanner. This is from Fox Farm Brewery. I've never had a beer from them. They
Nice.
are out
Actually,
of...
no, you did. You chugged the burst.
Okay, well, we won't
mention that.
This is from
You
Fox...
didn't really get to taste that one. It's okay.
No, that's okay. I took a sip before I chugged it. So Fox Farm Brewery is in Salem, Connecticut. I've never had anything from other than the beer that I chugged earlier. They do not distribute, correct?
Nope.
Okay, so
You gotta
this
go
is
there.
like a really special beer because you have to go to the brewery and they really seem like they know what they're doing here. This is an awesome bottle. This is called the Varonna. It's a Norwegian-style farmhouse ale clocking in at 5.5% ABV. And really quick, I'll just give you a little breakdown of the description on the bottle. Connection to Norway. This beer marks an intersection of travel and inspiration with family, friends, and home. Made with foraged spruce tips. The only other spruce tip beer I've had was the the Samuel Adams Spruce Tip Lager, and I really liked it. So that's interesting. The spruce tips kind of act as a hop, but it's not a hop, so you get that pine flavor. Thrall family malt, so their own malt. Local hops, sweet gale from our land, whatever the hell that means, and our well water. Varonna is fermented with a combination of our house culture and Valskivik yeast, which is unique and traditionally used in Norwegian farmhouse brewing.
Good bike.
And then it says Skål. Skål. All right, so let's crack this thing open.
Get that off my finger.
All right.
Ouch.
Let's check it out.
Don't eat that, Sadie.
Oh, wow, it smells good. Very acidic. If you've ever had a beer like this, you're going to get a lot of acidity, a lot of almost like a sour type effect.
When?
Yep. And for the camera here, let's show you the pour. There you go. That's a good looking beer in the glass. Kind of a golden, hazy golden color, very bright.
Nice.
Very nice.
It's kind of on the. It's like straw kind of.
Yeah, actually, mine looks more straw.
Yeah, we all have a decent head.
Nice
white,
head.
White
Yeah.
head. Straw. It's a little bit unfiltered, hazy look.
Like you good, dude.
Yeah. Aroma.
Yeah, aroma's from a farm.
Aroma?
I'm getting like lemon and like
I'm getting lemon. I'm getting like a
Super lemony.
Apple,
farmhouse ale type
Yeah.
of thing.
It's a
with
very
that barnyardy.
vibrant, fruity kind of apple juice kind of aroma.
oh, yeah, you get in there.
Definitely some apple juice. Yeah, that's interesting. You said that. Apple juice. A little bit of like a.
There's a zest to it.
Floral kind of flowery.
Yeah,
It's like
floral,
a
but there's like a floral zest.
Like a
Yeah, like the little bit of the acidity.
acidic Granny Smith apple
Mm.
with a little bit of like a breadiness on the back end.
Smells really good.
Yeah, it smells
Floral
really
with
good.
with a lemon,
Nothing offensive on the nose.
Nothing
by the way.
offensive. 5.5%. This is meant to not only enjoy with friends because it's a big bottle, but this is kind of more of a session beer.
Is this aged in fooders? Because I smell wood.
It does not
No, it's
say
not
anything
barrel-aged.
about that,
The-
but
the
I
freckled
woody-
fields.
it's the
Remember
yeast.
freckled fields.
It's
Yeah.
the yeast that they're using that
Okay.
gives it that funkiness.
They have a freckled fields
Quebec.
farmhouse ale. That's a little
Quebec,
different.
Quebec, Quebec.
Cheers,
Yeast.
guys.
Cheers.
It smells awesome.
Let's get into
Cheers,
it.
Robbie. Be careful with that one. Yeah.
Oh, that is so
It's very
good.
champagne-like.
Very effervescent, very bubbly, like medium carbonation, super light on the
Cleans the
body.
palate.
Super light, very cleansing. This would be good. Like if you're eating, like we're gonna eat later, like meat and potatoes, like something heavy. This is like a nice, refreshing, cleansing type of beer.
It's almost like lemonade. It's got like a very lemony kind of lemonade kind of flavor.
It reminds me of like a Westbrook Goza, like a sour type beer.
Yeah, but there's no salt.
There's no
though.
salt. So like if you took like a Westbrook Goza, which is like your classic Goza style, minus the salt, a little extra funky. That's what you get here. Really, really nice. What'd you pay for this bottle?
I think it was like 15 to 20
This
bucks.
is a pretty big bottle. 1 pint, so 16.9.
It's a 750 milliliter.
750 milliliter bottle.
So like the same size as like a whiskey bottle, like a regular whiskey bottle.
Yeah, you get that kind of lemon. There's almost like a Sprite note to it.
It's
It's
super
very-
clear. It's
yeah,
got a
it's
little bit
very
of a
calm.
haze to it, but it's clear and
Lemon
and
lime.
filtered. There's
Yeah.
no sediment or anything like that.
Lemon lime.
Yeah, a little bit, but
That's what-
Little
Bobby
bit
just
of
said
a
kind of Sprite,
Yeah, a
like
little bit of
lemon lime.
a pithy note too.
A little bit of an astringency, slightly drying.
Yeah.
Grapefruit almost.
it's malty
Yeah.
too. Like it's got a little bit of like a sweet, not corn or anything, but like like a sweet malt character
It's
to
really
it.
cold and it's really good.
And it's cold. This is something too that I would recommend drinking cold. If you're gonna let it warm up, fine, but start with it cold and then sip on it over an hour or so. Let it warm up, and if it's
It's
gonna
extremely
if it's
dry.
gonna develop-
it's very dry.
it's kind of like a
It's like a champagne.
like a champagne, like a wine.
That's
like
what I said.
Dries
It's
dries
super
out.
My
the
dry.
first sip, I
Super
said
dry.
this is like a champagne.
But I got that scratchy throat. It's so dry.
I'm getting-
this is a palate cleanser.
I'm getting a little pear or like a
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a pear,
Yeah.
Fuji or Fuji
Oh,
apple,
Fuji apple,
and
pear,
and
yeah.
pear. It's
Yeah.
I'm getting that. Super refreshing. I could see why this is a popular beer, and it's got just the right amount of everything. If you like sessionable beers, if you're going to be drinking a few, this is something that you can buy a big bottle of, share it with your friends, and it would pair well with just about any food too, because it's
Yeah.
light and crisp,
Yeah.
and it's,
This
it's
is-
a cleansing type effect.
So there's that question that constantly gets asked, like somebody that's new to craft beer, somebody that doesn't even like beer. So usually that goes to somebody that at least drinks alcohol, which wine. If you're a wine drinker and you're gonna get into beer, what would you go towards? This.
Probably.
Something like this will be a good introduction to beer for
because it
somebody
has
that's
a lot
used
of
to
similar
wine.
notes to wine.
Absolutely.
It does a drying aspect of it, so it's got that Fuji apple, that
I like
pear,
this a lot.
that kind of grapefruit, the citrusy notes.
And it's all from their own farm. They're the family malt,
Read
local
read
hops.
read the thing at the top.
Says from the soils come the spoils.
That's their slogan
That's
right
their
there.
slogan. Fox Farm Brewery. Never had anything from them because they don't distribute. But like I said, my good buddy Tanner here is nice
That's-
enough
that's
to
the- that's the
Tanny
worst.
Tanny Boo.
The lacing on the glass.
Nice to share.
Hell yeah, bro.
Nice glass lacing. Nice head retention too. There.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
half finger of head.
Oh, this is a very clean beer too. It's clean, like the water and everything that's
Yeah.
used.
It's super good.
Yeah, it's super light. It's crisp, clean, refreshing. It's got a nice dry finish, so it's very sessionable in that regard.
It's almost kind of like cider in a way too.
It
Yeah.
does have cider aspects with the apple and
Yeah.
the pear type notes. I like the sour components of it because everybody,
It's tart. It's got a tart.
everybody
Someone called it
nowadays. Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
like a kind of like a goes without the salt type of thing, or
Yeah.
like a the Brettanomyces type of beers, the farmhouse ales,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
saisons, that type of
Saison.
thing. It
There's
has
a woodiness to it.
has a
too,
lot of
that's-
that.
Now
that's
this is a
funny, like
Norwegian style.
Norwegian
So I'm
style.
not really too sure what
The
that
Kvike.
means.
Yeah,
It's because of the yeast.
Kvike.
the yeast that they
Yes.
use in there. All right, so as with my videos, I try to keep them short and sweet, even when we have 3 people. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a rating, and then you guys can give a rating. I do 0 to 100, and I'm going to give this a 94. I think it's a pretty solid A. I would highly recommend it, especially if you're new to beer. If you're a big wine drinker and you're trying to cross over that bridge into beer drinking, if you like light, sessionable, crisp, clean, refreshing, dry finishing type of beers, this is one for you. There's nothing off about it. It's tart. It's fruity. It's malty. It's effervescent and very carbonated, very champagne-like. It's a winner. So 94 out of 100 for me. What do you think?
I wanted to say lower, but I think I might go higher. I might go 95.
95. That's a solid A
It's a
beer.
really,
I mean,
really
it
good
really
beer.
is. And the thing is,
I was thinking more because of the carbonation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if it was too carbonated, maybe that would like not work so well with the
to me, it's
the
kind of
sour aspect.
perfectly carbonated. Like it's a nice. It's
Yeah.
not. You do get beers like this that are overly carbonated. They drink like soda pop, where every couple sips you have to like belch and like
Yeah.
get it out of your system. This is not presenting that issue. It's very smooth and crisp and refreshing.
And here comes the spoiler.
No, 75.
So when it comes to saison farmhouse style ales, my very first style, like my introduction to that, was Hill Farmstead. And
Right,
that
that's
was the
top-notch.
best. That's like having the quintessential IPA and then drinking other IPAs after that, and then trying to put it into like a level. You know what I mean? So to me, I am going to go a little bit lower,
Alright.
but it's bottom end excellent, which still puts
Okay.
it in that 90 range,
90?
lower 90 range.
That's fair.
So,
So
yeah.
all across the board, excellent. Any way you slice it, A- to A
Maybe
range.
my score's a little bit higher because I actually had to take the trip an hour and a half
There
to
you
drive
go,
there.
and that makes a big difference when you go and
Yeah.
you go out of your way to get a beer that you're really excited about. Sometimes it is hard to be completely unbiased, but either way you slice it, we're looking at a solid A beer. Definitely recommend, especially if you like lighter styles, if you like a little of that tartness and that kind of like wine-like quality. You're definitely going to get that with this beer. So Fox Farm Brewery out of Salem, Connecticut, the Varonna Norwegian style farmhouse ale. Buy it, try it. Let us know what you think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Thank you so much to Tanner for providing this
Sure,
bottle. Thank you for
man.
for Bumpy for being here as well. We're about to eat some really amazing
Well,
steaks
I
in a little
live
bit.
here, so
Thank you for allowing us in your home, Bumpy. And we'll see you right here all in the next beer review. Until then, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking those great beers.
Cheers.
And let us know what you think in the comments below if you've had this beer.
love you guys.
Cheers.